Well, it's one of the world's most important trade relationships, worth over $1 billion a day. China and the European Union held their 6th annual high-level economic and trade dialogue in Brussels. Mariam Zaidi reports from the Belgian capital.
The dialogue is a forum that gives the EU and China a chance to discuss how to do better business together. Now, it was co-chaired by the European Commission Vice President for Growth and Jobs, Jyrki Katainen, and with Chinese Vice Premier Ma Kai. Now, the meeting comes at a sensitive time for both countries. Economic growth in the EU is forecast to be sluggish at 1.6% this year. China's economy is slowing, but still expected to grow by 6.7%, more than 4 times faster than the EU. Global trade in steel remains an obstacle in China's pursuit of market economy status. Many countries say China has been distorting the market by dumping steel cheap. Chinese Vice Premier Ma Kai spoke at length about steel overcapacity. He said the fault wasn't China's, but the global financial crisis triggered by the US in 2008 that affected demand. And the Vice Premier added that all steel producers need to look into cutting overcapacity, not just China. He said that this process has already begun in China. He said Beijing plans to cut 45 million tons steel production this year and anywhere between 100 and 150 million tons over the next 5 years. Now, the EU is drafting plans to grant China the status it seeks. In return, the EU wants concessions. Europe wants to make sure that free trade means fair trade. Mariam Zaidi, CCTV, Brussels.